Folks, in California, 2 Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies are under investigation after a video shows the officers violently detaining a black couple. Now, the officers responded to a report of a robbery at a store in Lancaster on June 24th. An elderly black couple, matching the description of the suspects, was waiting outside the store when the first deputy arrived. The video shows the one deputy giving orders to the man who explains to the officers he told the store to call the police in concern of a robbery and waited for them to arrive. Watch this.
Get on the ground, dude. Get out. Put your hands on the hood. 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 Listen, have a seat then. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat then. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
They approached us first, man.
Hey, Kirk, I'm making contact now. He's on. Get down. Sit down, dude. We'll figure this out.
We ain't getting wrong. I told him what you want.
Well, if you sit down, we'll figure that out.
Why you sit down? We just walked out.
Can you just have a seat on that rock?
They could already call it. I told them to call the police, bro.
All right, just chill out.
Call y'all. But look, can I stand up?
Hold on, dude.
I waited for you. I could have took over and get on.
Hey, Kirk, this is a mound and the female's gonna be in the
I stand
car.
up with my cake, sir.
Just have a seat, dude.
The dude was talking crazy, man.
What's going on,
He
dude?
got the camera, bro. He come up, I mean, ordering some shit, right?
Just relax.
We're gonna pat you down,
We're
buddy.
gonna pat you down.
I don't have nothing.
They said there was weapons.
We don't know that.
Man, I don't have nothing, brother, but a pack of cigarettes. See, there go this. Now what? I'm not even being resistant.
That's wife over there.
Huh?
All right, dude.
Wait, man. I'm not under arrest for what?
You're not under arrest. You're being detained.
Detained for what? For what?
Dude, calm down.
What have I done? I haven't stolen up. Man, I can bust loose. Why y'all doing this shit, man? Boss, why y'all doing all this?
Dude, relax. Or you're gonna get put down. Dude, just.
Man, my wife is paralegal. Oh, my arm's fucked up, man. My arm is fucked up,
Where's
man.
wife? Right here.
Tell her, break it on. Now, you can't touch
Have a seat.
Hey, wait, don't
Have a
tell me
seat.
you do that
Have
to
a
my
seat.
wife. Come on,
Have a
man.
seat.
You don't take... Oh. Why you doing this to me, man?
Calm down.
We haven't did nothing. Dude,
See, deputy's gonna volunteer to fight.
I'm not gonna fight you, man. You put in my
Have a
wife, she got
seat.
cancer. She got cancer, man.
All right, dude.
Man, come on, bruh. I'm not gonna fight with a deputy. You cool. Hey, you a deputy, you cool, bro. I'm not gonna
Calm
fight
down,
with you.
dude.
I calm down. Let me shut up. Can I shut up?
No.
I'm on sticky ass bushes, man. I hit my
Deputy's
sister.
going to fight. Let me just see you in this coat of
Man, come on, man. Y'all don't have to do this shit, bro. That's wrong, man. You gotta do that too. She got cancer, big bro. Man, don't do her like that, man. Let me
Dude, calm
shut up.
down, man.
No, I ain't doing nothing. Let me shut up. I swear to God, I'm not gonna get up. You got my word, boss. You got my word. I'm not gonna get up. Man, she got cancer, man.
Well, why are you guys acting like this?
She's acting like that because they waited, rolled up on us. Hey, the guard came up on his boat like, rrr. That's all he did, bro. Everybody said, I want to get violent with nobody.
Have a seat.
Bro.
You got her?
Yeah, man. Man, babe, you all right? No.
Let me get 902.
She got cancer, bro. She got cancer.
Area is switching and
Oh, you know, her phone.
Okay,
Give me the phone. I'm not doing nothing, man. You can't fight. I'm not fighting with y'all. Hey, dude, calm down. I am, but she just...
111, if you can, are you in the parking lot, the window?
She got cancer, man. Oh, man, this is my credit card and stuff.
I can't see what
Whoa. Let me calm down. Let me calm down, bro. Oh, man, my arm, bro, my arm.
you can't bossing me around and throwing me
Stop. Just quit. Stop. bitch.
I can't.
Just stop. Just relax.
Have a seat.
Yeah, bro, hold on. I want to make sure she's all right,
She's
man.
all right. Sit down.
I'll sit down. JC, just cooperate, JC.
Have a seat in the car.
She ain't gonna do nothing, bro.
Have a seat in the car.
We didn't even leave, sir. We didn't
You're making
leave.
it worse. Get up.
I just,
Have a seat.
doing
So
what?
so put her in the back seat. She
I
can
just
calm
want to make
down.
sure she's all right, man.
I know you're gonna have consequences.
All you had to do was listen.
I didn't do anything. You was mad because I videoed and put it on YouTube. That's why you was mad.
Take a seat. No, I'm mad because SSC 111. We're gonna have 2 detained. Then we just have fire and a sergeant, Winkle, and 1 extra unit.
I have asthma.
Okay.
111-10 for you have 1 Nevada, 110 responding, 110 Sam just for 97 and fire is staging. We'll advise them it's clear to enter. Confirm.
I got asthma and I'm not gonna.
Hey, firm.
Just confirm, is it for deputy or suspect only?
Suspect only, pepper.
Can you, whoever's by me, can you move? Because I need to spit.
Let's go. Put your
It'll be
feet up.
minus 4.
Okay, let me
111 just
spit.
confirm, is that a definite code 4?
All right, go ahead.
I can't. I'm not going to be able to breathe because I got asthma.
And 111 advising code 4, the deputy will fight at the Winco
Watch out.
code 4 during the frequency at 1227 hours.
You all right?
Now, this next video is from the body camera of the second deputy who arrived on the scene. He is the one who violently attacked the black woman who was recording the incident.
Come here.
He come, I need order some shit, right?
We're just gonna pat you down, buddy, big dog.
I don't have nothing.
Okay, relax. We don't know that.
Man, I don't have nothing.
Okay, we're just
But
gonna
pack a cigarette. See, there go this. Now what? I'm not even being resistant.
Over there.
Huh?
All right, dude.
Wait. No, man, I'm not, wait. No, I'm not under arrest for what?
You're not under arrest. You're being
Well, why are you detained for what? For what?
Listen.
What have I done? I haven't stolen my brother. Man, I can bust loose. Why y'all doing this shit, man? Boss, why y'all doing all this?
Dude, relax. Or you're gonna
That
get put
man
down.
was threatening me, man.
Dude, just.
Man, my wife's a paralegal. Oh, my arm is fucked up, man. My arm is fucked up, man. I'm telling you, I tell operation on my arm.
No, you can't touch me. You can't touch me.
Get down on the ground.
What are you-
Get on the ground.
It's already on YouTube.
Stop.
Live.
I don't give.
Live.
Stop.
Motherfucker, stop.
Stop. You're gonna get punched in the
You
face.
punch me and you're gonna get sued too. You already got sued. I got it on
Temperature
camera.
in the head. Stop.
I
Turn
got it on
around.
camera. Get your neck off my. I can't breathe.
Hey, we're in a fight at the
I can't
Winco.
breathe. It's no fight. You threw me down to the ground. Stop manhandling me. I didn't do nothing. You threw me down. Call the commander. Call the commander.
Hands behind
Call
your
the
back.
commander. Stop twisting my arm.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm sick. Call the commander. I requested
Stop.
the commander. I'm not doing anything. Call the commander. Call the commander.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
I got my prescription glasses.
I don't care.
Eye surgery.
Put your hand behind your
Wait a
back.
minute. Let me get my
You're gonna get sprayed again.
glasses out my hand.
Yeah, man. My baby, you all right?
No.
Let me get 902.
He put me to the
Hey, bro,
ground.
she got
He
cancer.
put his knee in my.
Get up.
I can't see anything. Why are you manhandling me?
Because you were being detained.
Oh, yeah, now you mad because I put it on YouTube Live and they seeing everything.
Let's go.
That's why you mad.
Let's go. Stop fighting.
I'm not fighting. I can't see why.
All right, so here's what's crazy. The unarmed couple, they were cited and released. The sheriff's department did not release what the citations were for. Both officers, who have not been identified, were pulled off of field duty. LA County Sheriff's Office, the sheriff released, first of all, explaining why the body camera videos were released. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has opened an investigation into this incident. While the department does not make statements related to ongoing investigations, Sheriff Luna has made it clear that he expects department personnel to treat all members of the public with dignity and respect, and that personnel who do not uphold our training standards will be held accountable. In the interest of transparency with our community, the Sheriff's Department is releasing body-worn camera video from the incident. Okay, so let's unpack this. Police get called. The folks who call the cops are the very folks the cops detain. And if you look at their actions, they immediately, how do you arrive on a scene but don't actually do any sort of investigation? Dr. Niambe Carter, Associate Professor, University of Maryland School of Public Policy out of D.C., joins us. Teresa Lundy, Principal Founder, TML Communications out of Philadelphia. Dr. Larry J. Walker, Assistant Professor, University of Central Florida as well. Okay, so this is where I am absolutely confused here. So if I'm the cops and I get a call from the store, I would think, Niambe, and I want y'all to go back to the beginning of the video, I would think that when I arrive at the store, my first thing would be to the store manager, what's the situation? What's the problem? Why are we here? Roll the video. Now keep us, give me a split screen. So what I got here, the cops roll up, pull the audio up.
Hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood.
So stop right there, So Niambe, he immediately gets out of the car. And he starts talking to the man, and he hasn't even determined what's going on. Am I the one who think this is crazy?
Absolutely not. It's a black face in the vicinity, and they just went to the first person that they thought had committed a crime. I mean, didn't de-escalate, like you said, didn't ask a question, didn't do anything, immediately starts ordering this man to put his hands on the hood and treating him like a criminal with no information. There were probably hundreds of people in that parking lot, in that vicinity at that time, yet all he saw was a black face, and he immediately goes to all of these procedures that would seem to affect an arrest. And of course, if you're a person who's done nothing and said, I told them to call the police, I waited for you all, he's telling them this, and you still are talking about put your hands on the hood, sit on the curb, do all of these things that would make you a suspect, you're right, you're going to get people who are upset, who are going to have, their cockles raised because they're like, wait a minute, you're not about to arrest me. You're not about to take me down and treat me like a criminal. And that's exactly what happened here. And as you noted, they pepper sprayed these people and then they cite them and release them because they knew these people hadn't done anything. But I think at this point, they had gone too far down the rabbit hole and felt like they had to make a show of force. They had to do something to justify why they treated these lawful citizens like trash, essentially. No one should be treated this way.
I'm sitting here, Teresa, again, go back to the beginning of the video, y'all. Again, let me be real clear. They get a phone call. There's a black couple. They roll up, and the first black couple they see, gotta be them. And you're basing this off of a phone call. You don't know who called. You don't know the story. You have no information. So I'm just trying to understand how, if you're the cop, how do you just roll up? Again, turn the audio up.
Get on the ground, dude. Get out. Put your hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood. your hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood. Listen, have a seat then. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat then. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Witnesses will tell you I ain't did nothing wrong. They approached us first, man.
Hey, Kirk, I'm making contact now. He's on the call.
Now hit
Get
pause.
down.
Hit
Sit
pause.
down, dude.
Hit pause. Now, Teresa, if you were standing outside of a store and a cop rolls up and the first words are, put your hands on the hood. For what? That is the natural reaction of somebody innocent. For what? You just roll up and just start barking out orders for no reason whatsoever?
As my sister said, we Black people has always been seen as the aggressor instead of someone, that is a citizen, that is paying taxes, that is just an equal part of society. And so when we still are continually having these issues where we're not being treated fairly, we're not being seen as a human being, these are the issues that are happening continuously, and why protests, why racial equity trainings, why DEIs are still happening all across the country is because we have these police officers that are either new, undertrained, or feel like that they have more power than those individuals who actually live in that community. So it's unfortunate that, again, we're still seeing, even 50-year-olds, they look like 50 plus, husband and wife, and she's literally recording, trying to make sure that her husband is good so it doesn't go to a next level. But you have the officers who's not even particularly interested in the situation at hand, not going into the store, not doing their part as police officers, which a part of that is investigating the situation before we put handcuffs on. But again, if we're only seen as the aggressor and someone, again, just because of the color of our skin, we promote fear, which it shouldn't be as such, because we're not the aggressor. We're the ones going in and out of a store trying to get home to our destination.
Here's the thing right here, Larry. Go to my iPad, please. Go to my iPad. This is the LA Times story. Lancaster Sheriff Station deputies responded to a reported in-progress robbery at a Winco Foods grocery store when they encountered a man and a woman who matched the description of the suspects given by store security guards on the 911 call. So, Larry, here's what I want to hear. I want to hear the 911 call. I want to hear that they say an elderly black man and black woman. I want to hear that they say the black woman had black jeans on, the color of shirt that she had on. That's what I want to hear. Because if the description was black man, black woman, any black man or black woman in that parking lot was automatically a suspect.
Roland, this is another example of criminalization of black bodies. We talk about it on your show all the time. It's ongoing. It's been happening for years. And first of all, it breaks my heart to watch this video to see how both of those, citizens are treated by law enforcement. But this is an ongoing situation. So obviously there's going to be, an investigation. There certainly will be a lawsuit. But I think what's really important is that these individuals, these law officers, once the investigation is complete, we can't simply say they should be suspended. If you're treating citizens like this, then you shouldn't be a member of law enforcement. And it's important, once again, of course, we talk about there's going to be black folks that are going to, come together and ensure that these individuals are going to be held accountable. But we can't have them just get a slap on the hand and then a year or 2, 3 years down the line, there's another more violent encounter, perhaps in loss of life, with one or both of these law enforcement officers. But we can't, and as black folks, we're just sick and tired of watching these videos. We're also tired of being assumed to be guilty of something when, as you said, simply sometimes whether we're walking in the mall, walking outside, in our cars, wherever we are, there's always an assumption of guilt before gathering all the information. As you said, he should have talked to someone from the store to gather more information, to figure out what was going on, and then had a very peaceful conversation, normal conversation with this gentleman if necessary. but to ask him immediately to accuse him and be accusatory and suggest automatically that he was the individual that's been accused of whatever crime they thought was committed is unnecessary. You add in the age, and that he also highlighted his wife has cancer, and that the other law enforcement officer pepper sprayed her and threw her to the ground. That individual, that law enforcement officer, should not be allowed to carry a badge and a gun anymore, because we can't continue to allow this to happen.
And I need people to understand, this is real simple. Imagine if those cops got the call that it was a robbery, got out of their car, guns drawn. Those folks could have been shot.
Absolutely.
This right here, folks, is when we talk about well, this is a problem. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Checks and money orders go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.